Let's just finish setting up the settings window for the inventor settings for the automation designer. So where we left off, we had initially pulled over the initial methods from the form component we had. So we need to add a couple additional methods in now. I think I have some tools in a old app I'll pull over. But first, let's go and set up the. Let's get everything set up real quick. So what we'll start with is we're going to go and create a list. Let's go and get the list we need first. Okay, so let's go and say public. We'll say public observable collection. And in this case, we're going to go length units. And I think we can probably just set that up the same. And we're going to say angular units. I'm actually not even sure if we're going to need these, to be honest, yet. I actually don't remember how those were used. It's been a while. Oh, it's because I actually represented the selected index to send back to the settings. Okay, so this will be our. Okay, so we will get rid of those then, and then we're going to say public length units selected unit public angular units selected angular yeah, we'll actually keep this as the okay, and this will be our private observable collection length units, and we'll call this length units. Oh, and we won't do the properties. Okay, and let's go and set these up real quick. I think we'll just selected length unit, and we're going to say selected selected length unit equals value, and we're going to say on property changed selected length unit. Oh. We'll just copy this down. Okay, so let's do the same thing here now. We're going to go length units. We're going to say length name of, oh wait, sorry, length units. Angular units. All right, awesome. So those are all set up the way we want them now. Okay, so we'll say that this is going to be equal to selected length unit. Oh, definitely got a couple spelling issues. Let's fix that. Still. Oh man, still. Okay, so I'll take care of the change. So now, okay, no, that looks pretty good. So then, um, yep. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and get our collection set up. So we're gonna say length units equals new observable collection, and angular units equals new observable collection. Then length units dot add unit manager dot length units, and we'll say angular units dot add unit manager dot angular units. Oh, just a second. Say measurement units. Dot angular measurement units. All right, so that's pretty much set up now. So let's take a look at our let's go open that back up. Sometimes that'll refresh it. There we go. Okay. All right, so now that we have our text, or label our text block, so it's going to say source. Visual Studio is still not quite happy with me, apparently. Ah, there we go. Item source. And we're going to say it's going to be, so we're going to go binding, and we're going to say we're going to bind to length units. And see, selected item, binding, it's going to be equal to selected length unit. Okay, now we're going to say this one, the item source. We're going to say binding angular. We might just copy that out of there. My spelling is terrible today. And we'll say selected item equals, we'll just copy that again because I don't trust myself to type it correctly. Okay, let's take a look what that looks like real quick. Oh, just a second. We'll probably need to add that. Go back to our ribbon designer. Probably should have toolbox. Okay, var new settings form equals new inventor settings form. And we'll say new settings form dot show dialog. Okay, so let's take a look at that now. So let's say button 1. Okay, we did skip a step apparently. So let's go to our inventor settings form, toolbox. Let's add in our element host. Just dock it in the parent container. And we're entering the settings control. Okay, so let's go and save that. So now we should be able to see that one error that we saw before. I think the build will still succeed. Huh. That's definitely interesting. I haven't seen that particular error before. Alright, there we go. And there's all our settings set up. So that one's quick and easy. So what else do we need to add in? We need to get the buttons implemented. So let's do that next. Okay, so let's get started on that. Let's add those two buttons in real quick. Okay, so let's go and say we're going to let's put a stack panel. And we're going to say this, we're going to dock this at the bottom. Dock, 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 bottom. Okay, we'll say we'll form this is going to dock, 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 top. Okay. And then we'll set this at a height of 200. And we'll say vertical alignment, bottom. Okay. So that should handle that. Let's see, make sure it's pixels. Okay, so now we're going to add button. Okay. And button. Content, cancel. Content, okay. And we'll say that those are going to be okay. And we want to say that the horizontal. Okay, so let's reduce the height of this by quite a bit. Let's go to 60 pixels. Horizontal content, horizontal alignment, right. Okay, let's go a width of 60 pixels. Width of 60 pixels. Okay, so let's reduce the height to 30. Okay, so let's give this whole thing a bit of margin now. Let's go margin 5. Okay, looks pretty good. Now let's give this guy some margin of 5. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to say, let's get that view model back open. Okay, so let's create some commands real quick. So we're going to say region commands, public public I command. We're going to say this is going to be save command. Okay, then our constructor, we're going to say save equals new relay command, and we're going to say the action is save. And then our cancel command is a new relay command, and we're going to say close. Okay, so now we do need to call the source form and close it. Do wonder what the best way to go about that's going to be. Let me think about that. You know what we'll do is we'll go and pause it here, call this one complete for now. Well, not complete for now. And we need to work out a way to call that. And I wonder if making some kind of service to monitor active windows is in order, maybe? So we don't have to manually inject it in each one, so it can just close its host. So maybe it'd be something like, let's see. Um, let's see. WPF. Okay, so let's see. Well, actually, this seems pretty promising. So let's try that out real quick. Let's see. Um, Window parent equals window dot get window this. Oh, because that's from our. So we need to call our user control again. So I guess we're injecting our user control again. But I guess that's just part of it sometimes. We will find a better way to go about this in the future. And we're going to say this, and then we're going to do our same thing here. User control. Okay, and now we should be able to close that. And we'll say parent.close. And yeah, I think like I'm not sure if any other WPF developers are kind of not liking this either. I'm not liking having to do this. We will figure out a way. And if you've developed VSTO add-ins where this was something you did a lot, let me know. I'm never really tried hosting WPF elements in one before. I've used WPF a lot, but whenever VSTO ads in the past, we'd use a framework like DevExpress or something to make the UIs pretty. So, all right, let's go and test that out and see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't close the entire application. Okay, I don't think we even set up. No, we didn't. Okay, we're going to say command binding, and this will be save command. Binding. Alright, this thing, it's close command, not no, it's cancel command. Okay. Well, no, it did not work quite the way we wanted to, did it? Oh, that's not quite what we wanted. Hmm. Let me. Hmm. Yeah, I have to dig into this a bit. I am kind of curious. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. WPF user control. Close parent form. Oh, well, I mean, from what I understand, this should work. So ours isn't. We tried that. It didn't seem to work. Um. Okay, so let's take a look at this solution and see if this one will work. Okay. Okay, I think I found a possible solution, so let's try that out. So here we need to do. So this will be a little bit more complicated. So what we're going to do is so what you can actually do is um so we need to make a onloaded method here. Okay, so let's take a look at. Let's see. I think it's on. Where do those go again? Loaded. All right, there we go. Okay, user control dot loaded. Okay. So then we'll have to do this. We're going to say private inventor. Okay, so that means we can get rid of setting the user control now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll make this public for now so we can test it. And we'll say viewModel dot user control equals okay. So just for giggles, let's see if that works now. I'm a little kind of thinking it won't work still. If not, we'll come back to it here in a minute. Nah, didn't think so. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a break for a minute. We'll come back.